What's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to unlock the new SMG for Modern Warfare, the CX-9, for those of you that are free to play in Warzone. Now, I know not everyone owns Modern Warfare, has the ability to jump into multiplayer where the challenges are always easier, so I wanted to make a video to share some tips and tricks, maybe a loadout that I recommend for you guys in order to complete this easiest, so that you guys can have the best possible journey unlocking your CX-9. I got great news. They gave us a challenge. It allows us to unlock this even in Warzone, so at least we're able to unlock it. And I got even better news. The challenge isn't as hard as some of the other ones we've had in the past, so I think some of you guys are going to have a much easier time than maybe you have on some of those other challenges. Now, before we jump into the rest of the video here, if you guys do enjoy this content anytime or find this video helpful in any way, make sure you show your support for the channel by going down below and smashing that like button. Let's go ahead and throw an easy goal of 50 likes on today's video, as well as if you guys would like to find your way back to the channel for more Call of Duty content, make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button, also that notification bell so we don't miss you in future videos. But first things first, in order to actually do this challenge, you're going to need to know what that challenge is. So if you go to where you edit your loadouts, you scroll over to the SMG category, you scroll all the way down until you see the CX-9. Challenge is going to read as follows. Get 2 long shot kills while using an SMG in 5 different matches. So good news here, it's only 5 matches, and many other challenges we've seen 15 and even sometimes 25, and the challenges isn't even as easy as getting 2 long shots. So the good news is challenge is a little bit on the easier end. You guys won't struggle as hard to get it. So now that we have the challenge taken care of, where do we want to begin? We want to jump into what game mode we are looking to go into to have the best possible opportunity to complete this, and that's going to be Plunder. I always recommend Plunder because it's usually longer mode, gives you a little bit more time, and obviously when you're playing Battle Royale or even Resurgence, you're not going to be typically fighting for long distance engagements, especially with an SMG, usually shooting to win, and you want to obviously have the best possible chance of getting more than 1 in a match, and I think Plunder really gives that to you. You're going to be able to land in solo. Definitely recommend going in solo because then it allows you to land in the same spot consistently throughout the entire match. Then you're going to go over to storage, which is the one place I highly recommend you guys go. It's always got tons of people. It's going to give you the best potential for completing the challenge. You're going to go over there, land on the outskirts a little bit, try to kind of, see where people are landing and go for those longer distance engagements. You got to get long shots here. You only have to get 2 of them, but I think with the class setup that I'm going to share with you guys will have fairly decent success. Now, you're going to be able to land here over and over and over. Some matches can be 10 minutes, some matches can be 20 minutes. I've had all varieties, but the big picture here is that it's going to give you a decent amount of time to tally on those 2 long shots, which allows you to get 1 tacked onto your progression, and then you obviously only have to do that 5 times. So if you don't actually make it to tally on a progression, you're going to have to do a whole nother match, which means 6 matches instead of 5. Like I said, you want to do this as fast as possible. So jump into Plunder, land at storage, and you'll be good to go. So the next thing I want to recommend to you guys is a loadout or class up to do this. And obviously we're going to be talking SMG, so let's go ahead and talk about the Milano 821 and what we're running. Alrighty, so we got our Milano here, and for the muzzle we're rocking that agency suppressor. For the barrel, it's crucial. You got to run the 10.5-inch Ranger. It's going to help us with bullet velocity, which is obviously important when we're talking about range here. For the laser, we're going to be running the Tiger Team Spotlight. It's going to help us with movement, of course. Optic, axle arms 3 times. I know it's weird running this type of optic on a SMG, but trust me, for long shots, you're going to want to do it. And then the ammunition, we have this Tanag 55-round drum. So now that you guys are prepared with the class setup, I want to give you a little bit of a tip. You don't have to be super far from people, so trust yourself, be patient. You have to, put yourself in a reasonable range, of course, but you don't have to be across the map. You don't have to be sniping with the thing, and I think that's important. So get your guys self-positioned right outside of storage. I usually like to be on the side where the train goes by, just because it gives you a little bit more of like a high angle. You can kind of see down into storage. Chase those people. If people are flying in, hopefully they land a little bit further distance. You're going to be able to take them out. You only have to do it twice, but that's not, the most difficult thing. However, it can be sometimes frustrating to do this, and I know not everybody's going to have the same experience, which I always want to keep in mind. Another huge thing to remember is a lot of people think that you can leave the match after your progression is tallied on. I don't necessarily want to recommend that to you guys because so many people in the past have had issues with their challenges bugging, things not counting, their progression restarting. I just want all of that to be avoided for you guys. You guys are more than welcome to take the risk of once your progression is tallied on, you back out of the match and go into another one. However, if you guys aren't willing to risk it and you guys want to trust me and play the safe route and not have to do it again or do out multiple extra matches, just stay through to the end of the match, jump into your next match. It's only 5. So it's, you know, not as difficult as some of those other ones. Another thing I want to share with you guys, because I know if I don't mention it, people will put it in the comment section below. You most definitely can fly to the end where the plane drops people out automatically. See if there are AFK players. If you place yourself far enough away, obviously you can take a couple of them out and get your long shots easy as that. Or maybe you get lucky, at least get one. It leaves you with one less that you have to do. Whichever route you take, I hope that you guys have the easiest possible journey when unlocking your CX-9, so you guys can get out there and level it up and enjoy it before it gets nerfed, because it is going to get nerfed in the future, I think. But that's going to wrap things up for us here. Hopefully you guys all find this helpful. Hopefully the tips and tricks, although there isn't a ton of them, will help you on your journey. Hopefully the loadout will be successful for you guys. But thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support on the channel. Get out there and unlock your CX-9 and have some fun. See y'all in the next one. Peace.